Turkish Films, here for Daily Chess, episode 18. And we're playing against the 1700. I've actually tried to film this game a couple times. The first one was not a very good game. We both played really, really weird. And this game, let me actually focus here for a second. And this game, or last game, I mean, sorry. It was a huge mouse slip, just terrible. And so that didn't go very well either. But here we are in a Nimzo where he played f3, or knight f3, rather. I don't know what bishop g5 is intending to accomplish. Okay. So I can take his pawn structure if I'd like to. My queen would rather be on c7, so he did that. He did a good job in taking my knight from its usual home. So I think c5 is a good move. Trying to give him the isolated pawn. I gotta be a little careful, because there's this check that can come sometimes. So we take here, then we take here, then we take here. Okay, just take everything. Hard to lose when there's nothing on the board. Okay, and he castled too. So let's should we get on the long diagonal like that? And then our knight will come here? Or do we just play knight c6 and be a normal person? Kind of like this idea, just because it's a little bit more forcing. Right? Except for if he plays d5 right away. Let's develop like this. Okay, bishop there. Happy for him. Is he trying to kill me? Queen here. Don't see checkmate. Don't see checkmate. Don't see checkmate. Shh, 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 shh. Oh, he saw checkmate. Darn it. He saw it, but only barely, guys. We almost had him. Okay. I don't want to play wild and crazy. I just want to be chill. So let's just put our pieces on good squares. Okay, he's trying to threaten something. I'm okay. Not really interested in all that. Yeah, he stopped me from taking his pieces. That makes sense. Let's go back here. Knight there doesn't work. I just lose a piece if I play that. Let's advance our pawns where we have a majority. Okay, we put all our pawns on light squares because he has a light square bishop. So his light square bishop isn't going to be able to harm us, really, if we have all our pawns on light squares. I mean, he can sacrifice, obviously, but beyond sacrifices, it'll cost him more if he wants to try to attack our king. Okay, queen here, centralizing, attacking this knight. I'd like to trade queens, but not at the cost of some serious structural advantage. So I think I too will centralize my queen. Like this. Defending. And I want to push these pawns and try to force something through. That's my idea. I'm wondering which rook should I put behind the pawn. I have no choice. Gotta put this rook behind the pawn. And we're gonna push. Okay, bishop b5 seems like a good move. Our knight isn't really serving a purpose here, so our knight should go somewhere else. If our knight goes back here, attacking the bishop moves and then I play b5, right? Right. I'm trying to figure out if my knight can go somewhere else, but I think this is maybe the best. Just because it gets a little bit of tempo on here. And the bishop has to go somewhere. If it goes back here, I do this. Every other square that I can go to gets taken. Or it has to retreat to a different square. Okay. I'm happy to see this as well. Maybe he's going to double up against this pawn, so I probably should have thought about that a little bit. But actually, I'm going to play this. I'm going to call that a weakness. And then we're going to target it with all of our might. So he's trying to trade. Which I don't mind. I don't think I mind trading, actually. Yeah, queen here attacking the weakness. Take. And we'll blockade the pawn. And we'll do this and take it. That's the idea anyway. He can try to go for this pawn in the process. Okay, we're going to take that. Queen here. Rook there, is the plan. After he moves the queen somewhere, presumably defending this pawn, after rook here, his other rook will come to defend. Okay, putting all our might behind this pawn. There's some more ideal situation, which is that my rook is actually in front of the pawn, which is what I'm going to aim for right now. Hopefully he lets me have it. It looks like he is, which is sort of confusing because that looks really good. So maybe he has some trick. Oh, if I go there now, he would just take my rook. So I'm tempted to defend the rook like this. Yeah, because going here actually loses a pawn. So I want to play this move, but I don't want to let a bunch of checks happen. But I think this is the right move. Ooh. That queen move looks a little dicey. Alright, let's just go back. I'm not sure what to play. You know what, that's a weakness and I need to keep hammering it. I just don't know how I can get more force on it because he always can just seem to step aside. Here. And he loses the rook behind. Unless he goes there. After which I would take the pawn. Let me make my mouse over here so that way I make sure that I don't accidentally mouse slip again. That was really rough last game. The mouse slip. I told him it was a mouse slip, but he was lower rated, so he would have gotten 1 point from the draw. But he chose not to, which is fine. I don't see another move for him besides queen to there. Oh, okay, he gave up the queen. Interesting decision. And after rook takes queen here, he pushes the pawn, I take the rook. So he can't even take the pawn, actually. That's kind of sad. It'd be nice to at least get the pawn for it, but as it is, okay, that pawn's attacked, so he defends. Attack the pinned pawn. Take it next round, take it next turn. And then I'll just escort these pawns to victory. Like this. If you take with the rook, that's not good. Can I take this here? Whoops. Okay, takes here, 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 here. No, we can't take that. Okay, we won't take it then. We'll just start pushing the pawns now. And I think this one extra tempo will work, because now if I take it, he has to take back here, 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 here. Okay, that works. Now I can take it. Queen, yay! Take all the pawns. And make sure we don't stalemate him. It's very important. Take here, take here. Get out. Get out. What? Oh, that's very tricky. If I push the pawn, it's stalemate. So let's not stalemate. Let's play here. Okay, whew. That was a good last trick. That was really scary. Oh, I could have checkmated him. That last move. Okay, that was a really weird game. Third time's the charm, I guess. Yeah, let's look forward to the analysis and make sure to stay Turkish. Adios.